Hello fellow wananchi, this is Sauti Mzalendo, your trusted voice, bringing you what truly matters, straight from the numbers, into your lives. So, how's the economy doing under President William Ruto? Are things getting better, or are we just good at talking? Let's break it down. Kenya's economy grew by 4.5% in 2024. That's lower than the 5.6% we had in 2023. And many are asking, why the dip? Well, it's a mix of things. There were the anti-government protests, heavy rains disrupting farming, and the government trying to cut spending to balance the books. But there's hope. Experts from the World Bank think things will improve slowly, expecting growth to hover around 4.9% by 2027. And the IMF agrees, though slightly more cautiously. They say investor confidence is coming back and people are spending more at home, which is always a good sign. Now here's some relief. Inflation, which had made life very expensive, has come down from 9.2% in late 2022 to just 3.5% as of February this year.
Inflation has come down from 9.6% to 3.5% this year.
That means prices of basic goods aren't rising as fast as they used to. In response, the Central Bank of Kenya cut interest rates 5 times now, bringing them down to 10%. Lower interest means banks can lend more easily and businesses can borrow to expand. That's a step forward. Our private sector is waking up. The Purchasing Managers Index hit 52.0 in April. Anything above 50 means growth. Agriculture, services, even some parts of construction are bouncing back. But not everything's rosy. The construction sector actually shrunk a bit, down by 0.7%. Fewer people are building and cement consumption dropped. That's a sign of low investment. On the bright side, manufacturing picked up, especially in agro-processing. That means turning local farm products into finished goods is finally picking up steam. That's what we've always wanted, value addition. In 2024, Kenya added over 782,000 jobs. Sounds impressive, right? But 90% of those were informal jobs. Only about 78,000 were formal, meaning secure and structured employment. Here's the catch. Our youth are still struggling. Every year, over 1 million young Kenyans enter the job market, most without the skills needed for the few quality jobs available. So while jobs are growing, many young people are left behind. Kenya's been running big budget deficits for years. In simple terms, we've been spending more than we earn. But the government wants to cut the deficit from 6.7% of GDP to 5.0% this year. To raise money, Kenya borrowed $1.5 billion through a new 10-year bond and is asking for more support from global institutions like the World Bank and the African Development Bank. The goal? Pay off old debts and fund key development projects without sinking deeper into the debt hole. So, what's the verdict on Ruto's economic scorecard so far? There are signs of progress. Yes, inflation is down, sectors are stabilizing, and some jobs are coming back. But it's also clear that growth is uneven, and the gains aren't trickling down fast enough to ordinary Kenyans, especially the youth. In my opinion, President Ruto's government has made some smart macro moves, like taming inflation and stabilizing the shilling. But the real test lies in how these numbers translate into food on the table, school fees paid, and real dignity restored. Numbers can be good, but Kenyans want to feel the economy, not just hear about it. This has been Sauti Mzalendo, and as always, tunasikiza, tunasikia, tunasema. Keep questioning.